Hello and welcome to another Doctor's Assistant 1 video. Today I'm doing a new news video on, it's the 5th of February 2022. I feel like this is like the first video I've recorded this year. I think it might be weird. I'm going over, like, I'm really tired. It's first thing in the morning, like, as in, like, I've only just woke up. So that's kind of cool. Not, but that's kind of weird. But, what was I going to say? It's just going over some of the bits and pieces and the awesome goodies and stuff I got from, like, my mum and my brother and stuff for my birthday. Because on the 3rd of February I just turned 24, so yeah. Uh, what should I'll mention I got some atmospheric aerosol for like taking pictures of my action figures because that's the thing I do now. So that's cool. That's really cool. It's literally just like fog in a can. Yeah. I know it's pretty silly, but like yeah, I actually wanted that. So, and it's actually quite useful for something that I'm quite passionate about doing as a hobby and stuff. That was for my brother. I'll go through all the stuff that he got me, I guess. I also got like a little Hot Wheels car thing from him, which is of a wheelchair, which I don't know why, but I'm like really like obsessed with, which is kind of weird to say out loud. And then the other stuff he got me is at the back. He was mad and got me a Nintendo. I'm holding it the wrong way around. A Nintendo Game and Watch, like a proper one, like a proper like Mario one, which is just bonkers. Yeah, he was all like worried that I might already have one, which I don't. But yeah, like it's really weird to have. It's kind of really bonkers to have one, but yeah. And then it just comes with like this little USB thing to charge it, and it comes with Super Mario Bros, Super Mario 2 ball, and then you can just like look at the time and stuff. Excuse me. There are loads of like little mini Easter eggs in the like time thing and like watch bit. So yeah, I'm also totally forgot to tell him this, but I reckon because it's the 30th anniversary of Kirby this year, I reckon that they might do a Kirby Game and Watch as well. And he was also correct in saying that out of the two Game and Watches that they've done, the Zelda one, Legend of Zelda one, and the Mario one, I would prefer the Mario one. The Mario one, so yeah. Whereas I think if I was to get him one, I think he'd prefer the Link one. So yeah, hopefully he's not watching this because I might try and track down the Link Game and Watch for him. And it's also weird because we were both saying that we both just assumed that Mario Game and Watch just sold out and that Nintendo would not be able to restock it because it's Nintendo. Or don't want to restock it, so it's like artificially more expensive or like looks like they're selling out because they're just not restocking it. This is a King Shark t-shirt from the Suicide Squad. That's cool. That's cool. Rick and Morty, slime putty sort of thing. That's cool. I got a £15 Nintendo eShop voucher thing, so that'll be cool. Because there is a game on Switch on the eShop that does look cool. It's coming out relatively soon. I'm pretty sure it comes out the 8th of February, and as I just said earlier, it's the 5th of this recording. It's a game by the name of OlliOlli World. It's like Borderlands, the art style, like cel-shaded art style, but it's a skateboarding game. So yeah, it just looks really cool. There's the box for the Game and Watch. I want to keep this. Keep the box. And then I also got a Rick and Morty soundtrack on CD sort of thing, which is really cool because I remember ages ago seeing in HMV Rick and Morty soundtrack, but it was on vinyl, and I don't have a record player, so and I don't really want to buy a record player just for Rick and Morty, the soundtrack, and like some Doctor Who audios, and some music like Daft Punk and Gorillaz and Weird Al, and that's about it, or Baby Metal as well. There was something else here just a minute ago. Where the hell is it gone now? Oh, there it is. The last thing from my brother that I got, which is just insane, because he got it from America, is the Doctor Who card, which is also even in like a little like plastic thing, like it's a collectible thing. Like it's a really rare thing, but it's just funny because it's of a Jumbly, which me and him just think are just funny and stupid looking. And that, I mean, I think they're just amazing, and I think they should come back. But yeah, it's just from like a really old, like think Doctor Who Battling Times, but for like old Doctor Who in America, and this was a card from that, I guess. So yeah, mental. That's kind of mad. So yeah, they were all the like little bits and pieces and goodies and things that I got from my brother, who dropped off these things yesterday for me. So that was awesome. That was really cool. Thing, and as I say, I don't know why, but I've got a very weird, unhealthy obsession with the wheelchair Hot Wheel, and that it's just so funny to me. And as I say, the atmospheric aerosol is actually quite helpful for stuff. What else? I mean, we went to the Deep on my birthday, so I actually got the card for the Deep. The little ticket thing, I kept that because I'm thinking, like I said to my mum, I'm thinking of putting it in the sleeve, the inside sleeve bit of like Finding Nemo. So like if and when I ever watch that film again, I'll be reminded of going to the deep, and it's kind of like connected to the deep because obviously it's a film about the ocean and aquatic life and all that. It's like that time when I got the ticket for Day of the Doctor, and now that's in the sort of special edition DVD release for me. So like, I remember that day going to the place that I went to see it on the big screen, sort of thing. So it's a positive thing for me, and likewise with this. Hopefully, I'll put this into the, as I say, the inside sleeve, where they usually keep like the booklets and stuff, or the other stuff saying, if you like this film, you'll like all of these other Disney films, sort of thing. But usually you bin that anyway, so as I say, I'm going to put that there, probably. From the Deep gift shop, I got a little soft little turtle, like sea turtle sort of thing. That's cool. Little sea turtle dude. And that. I got a little Triceratops, I want to say, dinosaur. Yeah, got him as well. I also got a t-shirt that says The Deep 20th Anniversary 2022, and then just this sort of like jellyfish, and then it's just all in black and that, so nice little sort of not as in your face t-shirt as most of my t-shirts, I guess. So yeah, so those were the things that I bought from the gift shop whilst we were at the Deep. And then as for stuff that my mum was awesome enough to get us, she got us like 3 bars of chocolate, like a variety of chocolates. Like, I guess this year for Christmas I didn't really get any chocolate, so birthday I did. So birthday made up for that, because I got like 3 different bars of chocolate. I got Doctor Who Flux, the complete 13th series, which is awesome. And I love the fact that like clearly my mum really loved Flux, because she pre-ordered it like partway through Flux when you could pre-order the series. So although she was all like, oh well, it's not coming out until next year, or maybe just before your birthday, so you can have it for then if you want. And I'm like, yes please, that'd be awesome. Although the only annoying thing for me is that I assumed that resolution of the Daleks would be included in this set, but it's not, so I am missing like one episode, just randomly missing one episode from the new series. But other than Revolution of the Daleks, I'm like completely up to date with like the new series of Doctor Who, so from like Eccleston through to Flux, bar resolution. I'm complete, I guess. Yeah, as I say, I thought because um, resolution of the Daleks resolution was no resolution. Was it just called Resolution? Yeah, it wasn't called Of the Daleks, was it? Resolution was included in Series 12, so as I say, I just thought Resolution of the Daleks. Logically, the second Dalek special would be included. Would be included in Flux, but it wasn't or isn't even. And then I'm pretty sure Eve of the Daleks is also not obviously included in this, but will be included in a pack, a set with like the Sea Devil episode and then the Centenary episode, and that. So there'll just be like three stories in one little box thing, I guess. I don't know. I mean, that just seems weird. I mean, I know you might be like, oh, well, what are you on about? You used to buy or did buy the specials with, like, the likes of The Next Doctor, What's Mars, oh, The Next Doctor, Planet of the Dead, What's Mars, and then End of Time Part 1 and 2, but that's like 5 stories or, like, 3 or 4. That's like 4 stories or, like, 5, depending on how you count. Whether or not you count a two-parter as 2 episodes, separate episodes, or one story split into 2 parts, or whatever, you know, it depends on how you count a two-parter, basically, but basically I just feel like that made more sense, and also the boxes were bigger, and there was probably way more special features back then, and more people were just buying DVDs anyway, so, like, you know, like, just generally anyway back then. So, like, even if it had less content, it just felt like, unlike less episodes, it still felt like there was probably a lot of people still buying. Whereas, like, I don't feel like by the time that the Centenary special, the one with the Sea Devils and the Dalek episode, come out on a DVD/Blu-ray release, most people will be buying it or whatever. And when I say most people, I mean not obsessive Doctor Who fans like myself. You know. Anyway, massive Doctor Who rant aside, the last 2 other items I got was this wicked Spider-Man in the Spider-Verse t-shirt. I mean, I love that film so much. So yeah, I got this as well. Yeah, just stunning sort of t-shirt. It's got like all the bad guys and the good guys are like fractured in the background and that in this sort of pop arty style, and then Miles swinging off the t-shirt almost sort of thing. And then the last thing that I got, which is in a very similar orangey colour as the t-shirt, is Oil Paints canvas 24 tube thing, because I enjoy painting sometimes as well. And that, I've started doing some painting stuff, which is really weird. Like, I think I started last year, 2021. It's really weird because prior to that, I hadn't really done a painting thing since secondary school, so it was, as I say, rather strange for me to do that. I think I did a lot better the second time I did it, but the second time I did it, I'll be honest, I don't know, this sounds awful, like, and I don't mean it to be, like, shots fired to my mum, but, like, I wasn't at our house and that, doing it, and I just felt like I could just do what I needed to do, whereas, like, when I was with my mum, I kept just, like, needing her to tell me what to do, and then she was like, I'm not doing that. I need to take the washing outside, and that, which is fine. But yeah. I mean, basically, what I'm trying to say is that when she was there, I was a lot more in my own head, and that. Whereas, like, when she wasn't there, and I was doing some painting, or some painting on a canvas, I felt like I could just sort of get on with it, you know. And it's weird because it wasn't like she was like constantly over my shoulder. If anything, I kind of wanted her to be in the same room as me whilst I was doing the painting thing. Is basically what I'm getting at. But she wasn't, and then I was just like, I couldn't focus on doing painting stuff. But yeah, anyway, that weird tangent and rant aside, these were all the little bits and pieces that I got for my birthday and stuff, from, as I say, my mum, my dad, and my brother and stuff. And I just wanted to say thank you so much to everyone for wishing me a happy birthday, and also for all the gifts, the wonderful, nice gifts, and just everyone who wished me happy birthday and nice health for the year and that. And fortunately, I haven't. Nothing too bad has happened to me in the last few years, majorly. Well, nothing major. So like, yeah, like I'm just blessed and happy and that right now that, like, you know, I've survived the last 2 years, because, you know, obviously they've been difficult for everyone and that. So, but yeah, on a more positive note, as I say, I really do like some of the gifts. Some are really nice, some are just nice to wear or practically use, or just to be entertained by and stuff and make things with. And yeah, thanks for watching. Please do comment, rate, and subscribe. Oh, before I forget, sorry for the bad lighting. I'm never going to be able to figure out how to do lighting or do better videos, probably. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe to the channel.